So, welcome to Storm King's Thunder. We're going to be picking up where we left off last week. The adventurers have hunkered down into a storage room on the flying castle of the Cloud Giants, Lyn Armaal. Before we get started, we'd like to thank one of the friends of the Greenwater Guild Hall. None of these are sponsorships or partnerships of any kind. They're just products that we really like. Today we would like to thank Fable Beard Company. Fable Beard Company makes beard products such as oils, balms, butters, and co-wash. They have a full line of deodorant, and they are getting into spray-on colognes and body wash as well. Each of their scent profiles is a different fantasy character. Today I am wearing the Hero Beard Balm. It's a warm cologne scent. And I just picked up a new beard wash and co-wash. Which one is that? The Refresher. And it smells of lemonade and gunpowder. And it's actually quite refreshing. I'm sure they have a scent that would be suitable to your needs. If you are a first-time purchaser, they do have a buy one, get one free option. If you go to fablebeardco.com and create an account, you can put in code FIRST in all capital letters, and that will get you your second beard oil for free. If you're a fan of our Wednesday Night Traveler game, we have a website via Obsidian Portal for that game. The adventure log is written in the manner of Traveler News Service articles. The articles are written pretty much concerning the Trojan Reach as a whole, and but the Travelers are becoming more and more of a focus as they are becoming more and more notorious due to their exploits across the Trojan Reach. If you like that page, go ahead and go to the front page and give us a thumbs up. We like to see those fan likes, and we hope you enjoy the content. So, where we left off, let's see here. Where we left off, you guys had cast a Liamon's tiny hut and kind of stashed yourselves in a corner of the storeroom. So Liamon's tiny hut I have this question. I've had it multiple times. So So from the outside, the dome appears opaque. From the inside is any color you choose, but it is transparent from the inside. So then my question to myself is, oh no, invisibility wouldn't work because it states a creature you touch. So, then the question is, who wants to make a, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, move him from the board for now. Who wants to make a stealth check to try and move these crates around to hide this hut? Is anybody decent at stealth?
I'm at disadvantage with stealth because of my armor, so
I would say that in this case, though, you're not. So you're wearing the dragon scale, right?
Yeah. Okay, if it's like that, I have pretty good stealth.
Yeah, the reason why it wouldn't count, the disadvantage doesn't count for you is because you're not trying to stealth yourself. You're trying to move these crates around to kind of block this opaque dome that's going to be created with the tiny hut.
Steve's got a +2. I can help, give the help action so we're not one person picking up a crate.
So yeah, you can make that with advantage.
12 was the best one.
Okay. All right.
Where's Brian when we need him?
Yeah.
I know, right? So I will make a percentage check. Okay, well, I guess it doesn't matter anyways, because the cloud giant out here is not going to bother going into the storeroom. And hold on a second, let me take a look at this other map.
Thank you.
Which means one of these guys is gone. Okay, so you all complete your long rest, and you get all your hit points and spell slots back. And luckily for you, you are not disturbed throughout the night. Well, throughout the 8 hours, whichever. You've also noticed, well, everybody make a perception check.
Yeah, Steve didn't see shit.
All
I
right.
got there.
So, what about Clitaris?
12.
So, Zinc, you have noticed that you are not hearing the screams and draconic yells coming from downstairs anymore.
Hope we weren't too late. Check
As
it
we
out.
say, that's either great or terrible.
Right. So, go ahead and discuss where you would like to go. You know that there is a stairwell leading down right here, just outside the southern door. And there is a stairwell leading down outside the northern door that curves down to go downstairs. So you can decide which direction you want to go, and I will be right back.
Clearly, we should split the party in half, and half goes down one stairwell, and the other half goes down the other stairwell.
No, we learned our lesson. When I tried to run to assist and I ran into the labyrinth.
Well, we cleared 16, right? I mean, as far as we know, something could have come back in the last 8 hours.
Yeah, as far as I know, we cleared 16.
Yeah, it seems like it'd be better to go through this downstairs connected to 16 because we know there's someone in the hall.
Or should we just take out the guy in the hall?
Yeah, or we could avoid him altogether.
I like the avoiding strategy.
I'm fine either way.
So, what would you guys like to do?
We could go up 16.
Go up 16?
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to go down that,
Sure.
you want to go down the circular curved stair?
Right.
Okay. All right.
I think that's the plan. Who leads the way?
go first. Can I listen at the door? Make sure that it's still empty.
Let me see that there is a door. Let's see here.
Since 8 hours has gone by.
So there is no door.
Huh?
Oh, you mean listen at the door into 16?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't hear anything on the other side. When you open it up, you don't see anybody there.
Awesome. Okay. It seems like the coast is clear, friend.
We go that way. Sneaky, sneaky.
Sneaky, sneaky, indeed.
Who's leading?
Sequinal.
I am sort of.
Versus next.
It's very out of character. I like hanging back, but I'll go through first.
So everybody
Yeah.
make a stealth check.
And that's what. I could have gotten it.
14 was my low roll, so.
Okay.
So,
14 for Steve.
Okay. What kind of armor is Zinc wearing?
I am wearing. Hold on. A chain shirt. What? I thought I had more on than that. I thought I had scale mail on. Oh, that would explain why I did decently at. Somehow my scale mail got unchecked. Which would explain the stealth roll. Can I put my scale mail back on and roll again my stealth so that I can be at disadvantage?
Sure.
Okay. I don't know how I got
Yeah,
it.
I thought you had better armor than that.
That was weird.
okay.
Okay,
So
so
this time 10.
okay. And what
Here I
did
was all excited. And then
what did Smokey get?
14.
So I do those schools.
Okay, so Zinc is the lowest on the list. All right, so you guys sneak your way down the stairs. A 30-foot high curtain wall with an overhanging rampart encloses this stone-tiled courtyard, which contains a few puddles of rainwater here and there. The cloud giants usually would stand watch atop this rampart so that they can see or hear anyone entering the courtyard. But there is nobody here right now. And you see that there are 3 ballistas pointed out arrow slits in the rampart, and these here are 2 columns that go up and hold the overhang above you. This dotted line shows where the overhang actually is of the floor above you. And there are 3 sets of stairs here that lead up, and you see that there is a door to the east right here. You can go where you would like to go.
I want to listen at the store and see if I hear anything.
Okay.
And since I tripped over my armor and am the noisiest one, I don't want to lead anymore.
Okay.
I don't want to be the noisy first one through the door. So I'm going to let Smokey listen at the door and hang out encouragingly.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check, Smokey.
Cool. 5.
5. You got a 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you do hear you hear voices.
Yeah, here.
You hear voices, but you're unable to make out what they are saying.
Okay. Does anyone with left wax in their ears want to listen?
Clitoris will take a listen, I suppose.
Okay.
Nat 20 for a 22.
Okay. So you hear that there is the sound of, you can hear 2 males and a female talking, but they are speaking in giant.
Dude, it's like I have no idea what they're saying. I don't speak giant.
I think I'm the only one that speaks giant. And I couldn't hear, so. Oh well. There are giants over there, so we can face certain giants, or we can have uncertain giant levels in floor above.
With your nat 20, you can tell that these giants are a ways away. They're not just on the other side of the door. You can hear that this is an echo of some kind.
Okay. Well, they're not right there.
All right. If you could peek in the hallway here.
So who wants to? So again, the latch to the door is 12 feet above you. Who wants to go up there and try to pull on the lever or on the door handle while somebody else tries to tug on the door?
Seems to be Steve's job.
Okay. Let's see
Yeah.
here. Door.
And then I'll sneak through. I have to be a disadvantage, but I still have +6
Okay.
for stealth, so.
And I assume Clitoris is going to try to shove the door open.
Sure.
Go ahead and make a strength athletics check.
Uh, 17.
Okay, so you are able to get the door open. And Smokey, do you want to? Let's see here. You've got a 14. Okay, so Smokey's going to lead the way, I guess.
I think so.
The ranger's going to range.
Yeah. I want to peek around the corner quickly and see if I can see something down the way.
Okay, so you immediately notice a couple of things. Again, these hallways are brightly lit. These here and here are braziers that have a continual light spell cast on them. And you see that there is a door to the north, a door to the east. There's an open hallway to the east. And then further down you see a door to the south and another door to the east.
And I can hear that it's probably, the echoing's probably louder down.
Yeah, the echoing is coming from this hallway, and you're now close enough that you can hear, and in Giant, you can hear the woman saying, make sure that the intruders are found before we reach, what's the name of that place? Before we reach... Make sure the intruders are found before we reach Svardbolg.
All right. We'll sneak back, and should we, do you think we should fight him, or do you think we should try and sneak around more?
Well, with only 4 of us, I'm a big fan of sneaking.
All right.
Even though I'm the least sneaky, so I should probably not be allowed to make that call, because I'm going to always be the one that blows it with the sneaking.
I have disadvantage as well, so it'll be between the two of us.
Alright, let's try
Walking around in the background.
let's try and go through this door then.
Okay. So, again, who wants to go up and hit the latch?
That would probably always be Steve.
All right, and I assume Cletaris is going to push the door open.
Yeah,
So, Cletaris, make a athletics check.
23.
Oh, yeah, no problem. So, in this room, stored in wooden racks along the walls are dozens of spears and javelins, each one exquisitely crafted and well balanced, as well as tools for repairing armor and weaponry. 2 full suits of cloud giant-sized plate armor hang from the giant bronze mannequins that stand at attention, their backs against the outer wall. A wooden table rests between 2 doors, and a rug embroidered with an image of a night sky lies on the floor. And there is a door out of here to the east.
Is there a way to like glue or? Oh wait, I know what to do. I have the wand of web. Can web all their weapons in place. Right? That's the point.
You could do that, yeah.
I'm gonna do that. That's one thing. Wand of web.
So you don't need to make a roll or anything. You cast web, on their weapons and spears and armor. So the whole room is covered in a sticky mess.
Okay, cool. Well, I was just aiming for that one wall, but that's okay.
The whole room looks like an adult video store now.
Should we go in the next room?
Yeah, you have another room up here.
Yeah, let's go in it. Let's look for treasure.
Okay. Let me move people up here. So, Steve hits the latch. Cletaris, make another athletics check.
22.
Okay. This room is set aside for cloud giant guards and appears to be a barracks. There are 5 beds spaced along the outer wall with barrels of wine and a crate of food stashed in one corner. 3 giant-sized cloaks hang from bronze hooks on the wall, and resting by the door is a large chest. The beds in here all are unmade, like whoever was sleeping in here got up in a hurry to leave. But there is a large chest here.
Is anybody capable of checking it for traps, like, or magic or anything?
That's a good question. Whoever wants to can try to make an investigation check.
I have +2, but there's probably somebody with a better score than that. I'm guessing?
We've got a couple, at least partial rogues, right?
Yeah, Cletaris is a rogue.
I know swashbucklers aren't thieves per se, but
Looks like I can use Steve's tools.
yeah.
So the first thing is, so who wants to do an investigation check? Because Smokey wanted to check for traps.
I'll look. I think I got the best. Not with that roll. Alright, 4.
So you don't find any traps, and it is a giant-sized chest. So, let's see. Yeah, this chest is like 6 feet tall. But what you do determine, though, is you are with a 4. The one thing you are able to determine is that the chest is unlocked.
Oh, so Steve could just fly up and open it. Oh.
I'll open it.
Okay. So, Clitoris, you reach up and you open the chest. It contains 10 fat sacks. No two are exactly alike in appearance, but each one contains loot. Each sack, hold on here.
Am I writing loot? Who's writing loot?
I think that's you.
I think you're going to be the team purser.
I will write the loot.
So there are 10 sacks in here. Each sack contains 900 gold pieces. So that's 1,000 gold pieces, or 9,000 gold pieces.
One second. Okay.
They each contain. Oh, I'm sorry, not gold. My bad. 9,000 silver pieces.
Okay.
900 gold.
And 7,000 gold pieces. And last but not least, you find 4 mundane items.
It's a sport.
Here. So, you get to roll D100 4 times. Who wants to
So
make?
you can.
Yeah, so each of you can roll percentage.
I got 15.
15. You find a giant-sized skinning knife. So this thing's like, this is a skinning knife that's as big as a greatsword.
That's pretty cool.
Zinc, you found a small casket.
A casket?
Yeah, it looks like a coffin sized for a halfling.
Sweet, I'll give that to you then. Just so he's prepared, just in case.
What about Steve?
Am I writing the personal loot rolled or not?
No, you don't need to make note of my casket.
Yeah, no, that's up to you.
I'm probably going to leave it in his bedroom.
Are you keeping your skinning knife?
Yeah, I guess so. It's
Oh.
This big,
Steve,
wicked-looking curved greatsword. So, Steve, what'd you get for your roll?
55.
55. Steve finds a stuffed animal.
Yay.
And Clitaris.
61.
You find a 6-foot-long wooden fence post.
So I found a giant stick.
In
Yeah.
the bag? That's pretty.
can make a bindle.
You're allowed to keep the giant stick.
Oh, Chris,
Yeah.
looking at my personal inventory, do I still have the iron flask holding the one elemental guy?
No, you guys gave that away. You gave that back to King Brunor in Gauntlgrim.
I thought we didn't. We just forgot to erase it. There we go. You don't want me to electric stick in the inventory?
No, you don't have to hold on to that stick.
So they're looking for us. So we can skulk around and get discovered, or we can look for a good place to hide. I wonder if the bags of loot are a good place to hide.
Hiding in the bags?
Or in this room, or we could go confront people. I don't know.
Well, hiding is good, but I don't see that being a long-term game plan.
True. Okay.
Well, we could hide and aim or something. We could hide under bed and aim.
We could take the bags with us and do the reminiscent scene from the original Toy Story and the orange caution cones.
Zink and Steve make perception checks.
That would be a 10? Yes.
So Zink got a 15. Zink, you can see, well, you can more hear. So this door was left open and ajar. I mean, I'm assuming you guys aren't going to all the trouble of closing the doors behind you. Zink, you can hear that two cloud giants have moved through the hallway. Neither of them notice that this door is ajar, nor do they notice that this door is ajar. They just push it open and walk through.
Cool.
Quickly hide in the chest.
I'm hiding under a bed.
And they head out. They head out to Area 6, the aft battery, and shut the door behind them. You what?
Can we close the door behind them and lock them out there?
They shut the door.
Okay.
I don't know.
Can we
doors
lock
be
the door?
locked?
I can web it shut. I think that's probably the best we can do.
Can I use this fence post that's in their chest to close the door?
I'm sure you could.
I like our chances better the more cloud giants are trapped outside.
Okay, so you guys are moving to web the door shut. Is that your plan?
Well, if we can use the fence post, then we don't have to use a charge of web.
That's true. So Clitaris, let me move you guys to where you are at here.
And the stick is
Great.
Clitaris, go ahead and make a. So, did you take expertise in Thieves' Tools?
Expertise? No.
So, what level of rogue are you?
3.
So, I am pretty sure you get to take expertise. Let's see here. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, at level 1, you can choose 2 of your skill proficiencies or 1 of your skill proficiency and your proficiency with Thieves' Tools to be expertise. Now, what that means is that you get double your proficiency bonus using Thieves' Tools, and you get double your proficiency bonus for whatever skill you choose. It might...
Yeah, I chose 2 skills.
Oh, you did? Okay. So, in that, since you didn't take expertise with Thieves' Tools, go ahead and make a Dex plus proficiency check to try and get this fence post to lock the door as a shim.
24.
Okay, so the door is shimmed shut. But with a 24, you're also aware that, cloud giants are quite beefy. It wouldn't take too much for them to really throw their weight behind it and snap this 6-foot fence post like it's a piece of tinder.
But it'll give us a second and it'll make noise.
That's true.
So poor King Jim that handle so it can't open.
Do you guys want to put a bunch of glue stuff on there? Because then we can't get out very easily either. So, I don't know. Like, this is the one exit out of this corridor. But I'll throw some web on it if everybody thinks it's a good idea.
Trust me, there is another way out.
A long way down.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I still think web it shut myself, but I'm also perfectly happy. Like, I don't feel so passionately about that if someone else thinks it's a bad idea, that's totally fine with me. I just feel like if we're about to take on fighting, 2 less cloud giants would be really good.
Okay, I'll do it. Everybody scooch over. There's gonna be a bunch of disgusting stuff over here.
I'm gonna look away.
Everybody
You'll need your privacy.
Well, if we can lure them to like somewhere with a ledge, I can use Eldritch Blast to push them off. There's no size restriction on that ability.
Can cloud giants fly?
Can what fly?
Cloud giants?
No. They might be able to cast it, though. Let's see here. Indeed, they can. They can cast fly 3 times a day. And that's just your average nobody cloud giant.
Well, never mind then.
Okay, so now what?
Hold on just a moment here.
Do we want to go to a different room? I like this locking up people before they can fight us, or locking out people before they can fight us.
Can we hear the giants talking with echoing, or is that moved on?
You can still hear some giants that are talking, but like in whispered tones. Everybody can make a perception check.
Steve would like to go down in the castle if possible.
You
'Cause I
are
have a...
you are on the bottom floor.
Oh, we are now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because somewhere we heard those draconic people crying, and I think that was our crew on our airship. 9 for Steve.
Okay.
It's fine, they stopped screaming, so I'm sure it's been resolved peacefully.
Yeah.
They're probably just back on the ship, it's okay.
What did Smokey get for perception?
I got an 18 as well.
And Clitaris?
I got 12.
So, Smokey and Zinc, you can hear the whispered, not whispered, but just quieter talks. There is a male and a female voice. And what sounds like children.
Giant children, or like us-sized children?
They speak in giant.
Okay, we can try and go into 2, or we can confront the family. Or try and sneak by the entrance and go further down the hallway. So that's, let me see, 3 different options.
All right.
I'm gonna just roll dice if nobody wants to decide.
Oh, wait, what? Nobody wants to say it. I'm nervous. Myself, I'm nervous because there's 4 of us. And so, I'm not super excited about jumping into the throne room full of giants with like, ta-da! Half of us are here!
That makes me nervous. But we gotta do something, so we might as well. Maybe they'll all get scared and run away because we're so intimidating.
If we get in trouble, I'll sacrifice myself. It'll be okay.
So the children's voices, Smokey, you make out in Giant a what sounds like a young boy's voice. Sounds like the kid. It sounds in Giant like the tone of like a 6 or 7-year-old child, little boy, and he says, "Mommy, if we catch the bad little people, will we make them fly?" And she says, "Oh, don't you worry about that."
Oh, they've got a moon door.
Just like that one kid, Aaron from Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the moon door.
Uh-huh.
And then you hear what sounds like sloppy sucking sounds.
The roll I'm to go through here. So that's what the dice cards say. You
The
want
dice
to-
says go into 2, let's go into 2.
Okay.
Okay. So, you're just opening the door?
Let's do it, yes.
Okay. So, Clitaris, make a athletics check.
14.
Okay, so you get the door open, and you all move in here. And Smokey, from down the hallway, you hear, "What was that?"
Damn it.
Can't
Not you.
Told you we should have brought the sacks with us.
I don't know. Looks like there's a table, there's some benches, there's a bush.
Yeah, let's hide in the bushes. That's where I'm hiding. Do it.
Okay.
Can I have this thing over here? Or in this thing over here?
So in this room, you see that this room appears to be a magical workshop and private meeting room. The stone table dominates the room, and tall wooden cabinets stand against opposite walls. Other decor includes potted plants, one on the floor and others hanging from the ceiling above the table, and a large wooden waste barrel that is currently empty. Next to the door, hanging from a stone hook mounted on the wall, 20 feet above the floor, is a 2-foot-long iron key that looks to weigh about 25 pounds. The cabinets contain all manner of spell components and trinkets. You can find any material component for any wizard spell of 6th level or lower that has no cost in gold pieces associated with it.
Do any of us have, did anyone take wizard at any level?
I don't think so.
Nope.
Nope.
Awesome.
You guys gonna hide somewhere? Damn.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I
open
suppose I
my
should. I'm gonna hide. I wanna hide.
So everybody can remake your stealth check. Smokey, if you're going to hide in that potted shrub, I'll allow you to make your stealth check with advantage. So that cancels out your
Will I
disadvantage.
fit in one of the cupboards?
Yes,
Okay, I'm gonna go into a cupboard.
and you can make your stealth check with advantage. So it would cancel out your disadvantage.
Oh, sweet.
Is there anything like up towards the ceiling?
Yeah, hanging over the table is more shrubbery.
I will fly up to there.
8.
I
I
got
have a foot hanging out the bottom of the cupboard.
a 16 to hide in this cupboard thing.
Over my
Okay.
eyes. My hands are over my eyes.
I got a 16 as well.
13. Actually, as Steve goes up, he will cast invisibility on himself.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, can I don't think I have one. That's a good idea. Since I can't apparently be.
So Steve is invisible.
Hiding in a potted plant on the ceiling.
Everybody,
Great, so it's just me hanging out,
everybody make a perception check.
unable to be sneaky or quiet. Awesome.
So you can't see shit today.
15.
5.
8.
12.
So, Clitaris, on your 15, whoever came out and was looking for you, you hear they move away, and you can hear a door open and shut at the far southern end of the hall.
All right.
I'll try to, like, quietly relay that to the party that's hiding.
Okay.
So that's one cloud giant by themselves.
Ooh, I think that's one to take out first.
Let's do it.
So,
Okay. I'm down.
where do you guys...
If we can do it when one's alone, I'm on board. I just didn't want the 4 of us to walk into the room of like 10 giants to be, what up?
So,
I agree.
I'm sorry, where do you want to go?
We're gonna follow the singular giant because we think we can take one.
Okay. Hold on here.
Which way did he go?
So Clitaris heard the door open and close to the far south of the hallway.
Okay, here we go. All right.
So are you going to the far south?
Yes, we want to take care of the loner.
Okay.
Steve, are you coming up the plant?
Yep, I'm following the group.
Okay.
I'm staying invisible though. I can concentrate on it for an hour. I'm gonna keep it as long as I can.
Oops. Smokey, from the side hall, you hear the little girl's voice say, "Mommy, what was that?" And she says, "What was what?" "I thought I saw something moving down in the hallway."
God damn it. No, you didn't.
You didn't see anything.
Does anyone have like a frog in their pocket? Something we could throw? No? I don't know. Why would anyone have that? Kind of.
I mean, Yip probably did, but not Clitaris.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, in future games, I'll keep critters in my pockets for fun. That might come in useful once or twice.
You do have a critter.
I just remembered. I got the
You have-
bag of tricks.
Yeah, you've got the bag of tricks, and and Smokey has the Tressum.
Oh! I cast you, Tressum, or I choose you. Go!
Well,
Down the
well,
hallway.
the bag of tricks replenishes daily, so you don't have to like put the Tressum at risk. I can just be like, poof, badger, poof, moose.
That's
Yeah,
true.
make a bunny go. They'll run and run. They'll go the yeah. That'd be great.
Okay, let's see here. Bag of tricks.
The one I have is the tan bag.
Okay.
Actually, I want it to be a little bigger than a bunny because that would be like ridiculously small. We might miss it.
So,
So-
Steve,
Like a dog.
roll a d8.
4.
So Steve reaches into the bag of tricks and throws it on the floor, and an axe beak appears.
An axe beak.
Yes.
I don't know what it is.
Let's see here. I don't know. How do I... It is a large bird-like beast. Evidently they don't have a picture of it.
And it's a big bird.
Yeah.
Like on Sesame Street.
Yeah, it's a large flightless bird. In some places, axe beaks are used as mounts. And so this
Like big,
this-
snack space.
axe beak appears and runs this direction. And you see Countess Sansurri just chasing after the axe beak and goes up around the corner. And you could hear, "What is this?" And you could hear the axe beak starting to squawk. It sounds like the axe beak is now trapped in the web.
Wow, that's a really loud distraction. Okay, should we duck into 3 or keep going? If we duck into 3, we have to close the door.
Ready to duck into 3, yeah.
Okay, I'll help with the athletics check.
Okay?
Yep.
It's kind of
Paul,
weird if we
who opens the door?
So Clitaris, go ahead and make an athletics check at advantage.
At advantage, so that's nat 20 for 28.
Okay. And you guys shut the door behind you. The furniture in this room is scaled for giant-sized guests and includes 2 soft beds, a handsomely carved wooden table, and an empty wooden chest. A spacious closet at the back of the room has some giant-sized cloaks and sleeping garments hanging from bronze hooks on the wall, as well as a giant barrel of wine. Atop the wooden table, you see 5-foot-tall brass decanter worth 250 gold pieces, but weighing 75 pounds, and 2 3-foot-tall matching goblets with inlaid gemstones and platinum filigree that are each worth 750 gold pieces, but weighing 50 pounds each. And of course, these beds being giant sized, you can easily hide underneath them.
That's the plan. I am hiding under a bed.
Okay.
Because I am terrible at being stealthy, so I need to take cover.
Anybody who wants to hide under a bed can make a stealth check with advantage.
Soft 20.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Fuck me! So I assume that since we can take it at advantage, that means I don't have to do it at disadvantage.
Right.
I can't imagine doing worse than a 6, given that I'm +2. So I'm just, there we go, 6. Fuck me. If you guys need to, like, throw me out into the hall because I cannot be quiet, I'll understand.
Zank's hiding, but her feet are hanging out. What did Smokey get?
19.
I feel like I climbed under the covers and my butt sticking up in the air, and I'm like, you can't see me from under this blanket.
Steve, what are you doing? Are you going to make a stealth check just remaining to be invisible, or?
Yeah, Steve will fly up on top of the bookshelf and remain invisible.
Okay.
That's gonna be 18.
Okay. So, you all see, from under your beds, and Steve, you can see, from the top of the bookshelf, the door opens, and these 2 twin children, cloud giant kids, come walking in. One male, one female. And Smokey, you can understand that in giant, the little girl says, Coulter, we're not supposed to be in here. And he says, shh, be quiet, Alastra. I'm sure that one of them is in here. There, look. And he goes over and grabs Zink's feet hanging out from under the bed and pulls Zink out and is holds Zink up. No, he doesn't hold her up, but he pulls her out from under the bed. And so Zink is no longer stealthed. And he says, see, Elastra, I found one of the small folk. They're bad. Mom's going to let us go ahead and throw them out. Throw them through the hole in the throne room. And Elastra, the little girl's like, I don't like this. We should go find our uncle. What do you guys want to do?
Eldritch blast the little kid in the face.
All right. So hold on here.
We could probably scare them. They're children. I mean, okay, what I want to do is I want to peek my face out and be like, do you know monsters hide under the bed? It's really scary.
Go ahead and make a deception check. I mean, you are technically a monster, but...
And I figured Eldritch Blast isn't going to hurt him much. It's mostly I'm going to use it to push him over.
I rolled a 19. I did pretty good.
Okay. Yeah, okay, so... I don't know, I kind of like the idea of blasting a kid in the face, but, you know, that's just me.
Well, imagine it's like shooting a real little kid in the face with a Nerf gun.
Well, these are you know that they're cloud giants, but they are medium sized. So they are children, and they look like they're 6, 7 years old, somewhere in there. And Smokey sticks her head out from under the bed. Did you know that monsters hide under the bed? And Coulter, he's focused on the northern bed, kind of lets out a little shriek and lets go of Smokey, and the two of them, Alastra is screaming like a little girl, and they run out of the room, leaving the door open.
Okay. Shall we run also, or go further in?
Wherever we go, we gotta go quick.
To go in here and make a last stand. Or I could put a bunch of webs in here too. I don't know if that'll slow them down, but I could try.
I mean, if we are gonna fight them, we're gonna want to bottleneck them in a room.
Okay.
So that way we don't get surrounded. Like, this might not be a bad room that we're in now.
Every room we go into, Smokey's like, oh, we can put a bunch of webs in here. I didn't know bugbears were so thirsty.
Nobody look. All right, we got 3 charges left.
Wait, but I thought we wanted them to come in.
Yeah, we're not.
I thought the goal was to lure them in so that we could take them here.
Yeah, let one in at a time so they can't surround us.
You are permitted.
Go Spartan 300 on them.
All right, so I'll do it across the doorway so they get caught like on the way in.
Okay, so that makes this entering the doorway is going to be difficult terrain. with the possibility of them getting restrained.
Okay, I like that. That sounds good.
And then we should open the doorway to the south over here to make more room, or possibly to take some cover. People could, shoot stuff and then lean around the corner.
Yeah, if we could manage to push, like if someone came in and we managed to push them into that room and then web it closed. Like, trap people in there. Okay.
You know the prank of putting a piece of packing tape across the doorway so when somebody walks in, it sticks to their face? That's all I imagine the web's.
Yeah.
Giant's gonna walk in. Oh God, what's on?
Okay. Hold on just a second. Everybody roll initiative.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Countess Sansurri. As a free action, she tells the kids to go to the north, go into the armory and shut the door. So that's where they go. Then, as her action, she is going to make 2 Morningstar attacks on the axe beak. That's a hit. That's a hit.
Oh no, poor X.
Kika! Which is probably going to be the sound it's going to make here in. Really? Oh, yeah. So the axe, you guys can hear the screeches of a dying axe beak as she bludgeons it to death with her morning star. Zinquinol, what would you like to do? You can see that this door is being pushed on against the web.
I think I just want to ready an action with my oath bow.
Okay.
So when the door does open, I can shoot at whoever's there. So I'll take a little bit better position.
Okay.
Move like over there and ready my bow.
Okay. So let's see here.
Mother.
Okay. So you ready in action for whoever steps through the door. You can take a shot at.
Great.
So the first thing that needs to happen is a strength check. What is so Smokey? What's the spell save DC for the wand?
I actually don't know. Or it's my spell DC, save DC? Is that what it is?
Maybe. Let me double check. I want to say that it's 15, but let me double check that. It is spell save DC 15. So he shoves the Count Tholen, uncle, shoves the door open and steps in, but he has to make a DC 15 dex save. He succeeds with a 19. Zinc, you can make your shot.
Awesome. Yeah. 16.
That is a hit.
Yay!
Now, are you marking him as a bonus action? Are you marking him as your chosen enemy?
So, well, this is the I only get to do it once a day, right?
Correct.
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna wait. Because we know there's other big bads in here.
Okay.
And I feel like we've got a decent chance given the current situation, and I can always change my mind later. So I'm gonna wait.
Okay. So, yeah, you hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
So that's 9 because it's not a but I do get the divine strike.
Yes.
So I guess would that be 12 then? Because I'm not doing the sworn enemy damage,
Right.
but I do get the 3. So 12.
Okay.
I'm sort of regretting it now that I see what the sworn enemy damage is, but that's okay. I'm going to stick with my gut.
Okay, so bonus action.
Oh, I get that too?
Yeah, you get your full turn. You readied your. You did a readied
I did not
action.
realize that. Well, because I am so predictable in all things, I'm going to call out my spiritual weapon.
Okay. That's a hit as well.
All right. For 6 more.
Okay. So the thing that you notice about this guy is that it is clear to you, probably especially Smokey, this guy has cast Bark Skin on himself. So his AC has raised from the normal Cloud Giant of 14. He has an AC of 16. Let's see here. So it's still his turn. He moved 20 feet. He will move 30 feet since Zinc plowed into him with an arrow, and he is going to.
1 second. Where's those reports?
Actually, no, he's not going to do that. He's going to continue to stand right here, and he's going to cast a spell. Oh, I don't know if he can cast a spell, though. Not this one, anyway. Let me read it. As soon as I can find it. Okay, so that can't be done. Alright, well, shit. What else can I do? That's just about perfect. He casts Entangle, and this area with the red box, grasping weeds and vines sprout out of the ground in a 20-foot square, starting from the point within range. For the duration, these plants turn the ground in that area into difficult terrain. A creature in the area when you cast a spell, so Zinc and Smokey, must succeed on a strength saving throw or be restrained. So you need to make a strength save versus DC 15.
I'm restrained.
Okay. And Zinc is restrained. You guys are tangled up in the vines. As a bonus action, I don't know if he has anything for bonus action. Dun, dun, dun. That's one action. And that's one action. So never mind. So he doesn't get a bonus action. That is what he will do for his turn. Steve, what would you like to do? You are still invisible. So you will get advantage on your attack.
Nice. Does anybody plan on putting up Moonbeam or any such counterattack spells?
I don't have it.
I would like to. I don't know how being restrained works for casting, though.
Well, if it requires somatic components, that could be problematic.
I just have got like one arm green. Let me see.
And is that a Constitution save?
Yes.
The Moonbeam is a Constitution save, yes.
Okay, as a bonus action, I will cast the spell Hex.
Okay. And you're going to do con?
Yep, that seems like a good measure. Which also drops my invisibility, and when I do so, I will hit him with an Eldritch Blast to push him back out the door for the moment.
Okay. You no longer have advantage because you are not invisible.
Yep, that's fine. Traded damage for, what do you call it? Advantage. First bolt misses. Second one is going to be, I think, a 19.
That hits.
Yep, it is a, no, it's actually a 21. So, yay. We throw 10, 12, 16 damage and push 10 feet.
Okay.
Back out the door for you. And with any luck, that might break the concentration on his spell.
How much damage?
Let's see, 16?
Okay. So because he's in the web, he only moves 5 feet. Which places him still securely in the web. Oh, shit. Okay, did you want to move at all?
At the moment, no, but by any chance, did that do enough damage to break concentration?
That is a possibility, yes. He needs to make a con check at disadvantage. And gets a nat 1.
Yes.
Entangle goes down. And Zinc and Smokey are no longer restrained.
F yeah!
That was the plan.
Well done, sir.
Okay.
That's Steve's turn.
Clitoris, what would you like to do?
I guess let's step up to him and attack him.
Go for it.
Kick him in the shin.
$25.
That's a hit.
He is not fiend, so I'm gonna add 1 smite to it.
Okay.
And swashbuckler against my sneak attack. $16, 26 damage.
Okay. Your next attack.
19.
That is a hit.
Okay, and I'll add a smite onto that as well. 14 damage.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
Okay. Smokey, what would you like to do?
I'm going to use my bonus action to speak the word to make my sword all flamey.
Okay,
And then I'm going to run up and smack him.
go for it.
18.
That's a hit.
Okay. 10 slashing damage
Okay,
and 5 fire damage.
okay. So you hit him with the fire damage. Hold on. He was in the web. He's not restrained. The fire damage, but the fire causes the web to go away.
Damn it. Okay. That makes sense.
Your second attack.
17 to hit.
That hits.
I got 11 slashing damage
Okay.
and 11 fire damage.
Phew. All right.
And I have Colossus Slayer as a special, so I can do 1d8 damage once a turn if it's below its HP maximum. So
Yeah.
I'll be able to
Go for it.
4.
Okay. Okay. All right. Meanwhile, up here, she gets a 17 and tears the door open from the web. And orders the cloud giants to follow her. And for her move, well, for her, let's see here. She, being a wizard, interesting. She will then move.
Chris,
Yeah.
question. So, with the wording of Layman's tiny hut,
Uh huh.
does it start from a pinpoint area? Like, how does the fixing of the location of the hut work?
I don't know.
Well, I'm wondering if we could, like, say, create the tiny hut inside somebody's nostril. Watch their head go.
No, it can't be used as a weapon.
It was a thought.
So, specifically, it states in the first sentence, the immobile dome of force springs into existence around and above you and remains stationary for the duration. So, when it is cast from the person who's casting it.
Damn.
So if somebody got into somebody else's
shit,
nostril, then you could cast it?
Yeah, I'm gonna go stop you right there. I am not sticking my head up the ass of a giant so that I can split them in half with a tiny hut. Like, that is not happening.
But
Be like that
I do
scene from The
so-
Boys.
I appreciate where your head's at, but no thank you.
Have you guys been watching the latest season of The Boys?
No.
No, I want to though.
That happens.
Oh shit.
Only it's not his nose. And it's not his ass. So that's what she does. Zinquinol, what would you like to do now that you are not restrained?
I'm going to I'm gonna just shoot him again.
Okay.
Let's see. Although, I want to use a spell I haven't used before, and I know it's super metagaming, and I apologize for that, but this is the whole I did not start playing in 1983 thing.
Yeah.
So if I kind of want to prevent getting in snarls again,
Right.
whatever it was called, and I can use Circle of Power, which would give anyone any friendly within 30 feet of me advantage on saving throws.
Okay.
But is there a point to do that before he casts it again? Or do I have to wait until he's already cast it?
So
I realize, like, through metagaming, obviously now he's not going to cast it, but because I read it as
no,
for
it wouldn't.
up to 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's up to 10
everyone
minutes.
friendly gets advantage.
Right, it's up to 10 minutes, 30 feet out from you, and everybody within that 30 feet gets advantage on saving throws.
Okay.
Concentration up to 10 minutes.
Okay. And then if I'm concentrating on that spell, could I still use range weapons
Yes.
in future turns?
Yes.
Okay.
So,
I'm going to do that as a preventative measure.
okay.
I'm going to cast Circle of Power,
Okay.
which means everybody, while we're in this room, everybody has advantage on saving throws.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I'm going to bonk him on the head like little bunny foo-foo with my hammer.
Go for it.
Okay.
Brian fell back asleep. He's coming on now.
Good job, Brian.
23 hits.
23. Awesome.
So walk in the room all sleepy. I'm like, so what's going on, guys?
You. Okay.
So, 10 points. Okay.
So, for the record, I did not mean to cast that at 5th level.
Oh, okay.
So let me, because I didn't originally cast it at 5th level.
Okay.
So let me redo I'd love to take the 11, but I don't want to be a lying liar who lies. So it shouldn't be 11, it should be 9.
Okay.
If that makes me an honest woman. And now I'm done.
Okay. Hold on here. Let me put Weeben on the board.
See if we get Chris money.
Sure, Chris last month.
I'm sure he will.
Let's give Weeben just a moment to get logged in. There he is.
Who drugged Weeben?
Weeben can roll initiative.
Who voted? Weeben's handling this giant all by himself.
Goodness gracious. Oh, not good. 10.
Okay.
Oh, come on, Matt.
So let's see here. Between Steve and Weeben, which one of you wants to go first?
Either way.
We'll go ahead and let Weeben go since he's new. But it is Count Thulin's turn. He doesn't like being whacked on. He... What does that do? Ooh, you can do that as a bonus action. Okay. So, yeah, I like that idea. So as a bonus action, right here, he casts Grasping Vine and directs it to grab Clitoris. Clitoris, make a DC 15 dexterity saving throw. Don't forget you have advantage because of Circle of Power.
Nat 20 for a 27.
Okay, so the vine does nothing. Then for his main action, he's going to take 2 swings with his Morning Star on Smokey. .26 to hit.
Yeah.
For 29 points of piercing damage. And his second swing, another 26 to hit. For 17 points of piercing damage. And that is his turn. Weeben, what would you like to do? So, to tell you what's going on, these guys have been trying to avoid being found by the giants. So they have stealthed their way downstairs towards the screams and yells and draconic, and have made their way sloppily down the hall. They are in a giant guest room where they have decided, because they were detected, they have decided that this was going to be where they were going to make their last stand. You were hiding under the southern bed with Smokey. So go ahead and make a stealth check first.
Okay. I mean, at least I know something I would have been doing.
Well, yeah, and I mean, in this case, everybody was doing it.
There. Wee. Math. Brain. 23.
Okay. So, whatever you do, you have advantage on your attack because Count Thulin is not aware of where you were at. Yeah, they were initially found in this room because Zinquinal was trying to hide under the northern bed, but she only got a 6, so her feet were hanging out. And the twin children came in and yanked her out by her boots. And Smokey scared them off, but they ran to the end of the hall screaming. And so their mom, Countess Sansurri, and her brother, Count Thulin, have decided to come in. So that's the situation.
Okay.
Count Thulin is a druid, and Countess Sansurri is a wizard, a level 13 wizard.
Alrighty. First question I have is, what is this right here?
It is an empty chest.
How much space, seeing this as a giant stuff, would be between the wall and the chest, do you think?
Maybe between the wall and the back of the chest is like 1 foot. I mean, yeah. It's like anybody would do with like a steamer trunk. It's up against the wall.
Okay. I was thinking maybe we even go against it, but nope, okay.
The giant also has disadvantage on con saves right now.
Correct. And everybody in the room has advantage on all saving throws because Zinquinal cast Circle of Power.
Okay.
This is the Count Thulin cast Grasping Vine, which it can reach out on his bonus turn, or on his bonus action on his turn, can reach out and grab anybody. They have to make a DC 15 Dex save, or else it pulls them 20 feet towards the vine.
Screw that. Okay.
I have a question about the vine. Can it only grab one person at a time or one thing?
Yes.
Okay.
See, his plan was that the Grasping Vine, he was hoping that Clitaris would fail her save. It would pull her 20 feet away from him, and he would only have Smokey on him as far as melee combat.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna hop up on the bed. I assume that I can shoot over the chest.
Yeah, if you're standing on the bed, then yes, because you're like about 12 feet up off the floor.
Okay. So I'll use my movement, that half my movement, to get up on the bed and do that.
Okay.
And I will fire. I will shoot.
Go for it.
Where the there I go.
You could be like my cat and crawl up under the covers and use the covers as your stealth action.
Yeah, I'm definitely like staying like right on the edge of the bed. I'm like just up on the edge of the bed, just enough to get line of sight. You know, fire. And 26.
That's a hit.
Sweet.
And your sneak attack applies.
I would hope so. It's a lot. 2, 4, 6. 25.
Okay. Ouch. Oops. Okay.
And
Bonus
for the rest
action.
of my bonus action, I'm literally just gonna flop right back off the bed and rehide.
Okay. Go ahead and make another stealth check.
Even better. 31.
Okay. So Weavin is stealthed. All right.
Where did that stupid thing that just shot me go?
I've got a really small arrow stuck in my face. Steve, what would you like to do?
Let's see. Let me take my measurements real quick. That's somewhere up there. Thanks, that's fine. Yeah, I can't really get into a position to be between both of them.
How much damage have we done against this thing so far?
Just started.
Yeah, but quite a bit, actually.
So, Steve will hop down, run up to there. Steve will pokey it with his poker stick.
Okay.
First attempt. That's going to be a 22.
That hits.
Uh, $15 for the poke stick
Okay.
and 2 for necro damage.
Okay. Your next attack.
Let me double check. I'm trying to remember if that hex is on all the hits or just the first hit. Oh, with an attack. Okay, so that's all hits. Uh, 17, that's going to be like 25.
Yep, that hits.
6 necro, another 13, so 19 total.
Okay. And as you hit him, he is, and Smokey, you understand him. He is yelling out in Giant that he has found the intruders and that they were trying to harm the children.
Oh, shit.
So, Steve, what do you want to do? You got a bonus action and movement.
I already used part of my movement, but I don't think I need that. That's concentration. I want to drop that. Shit, I must dump what I can before he gets his back up. I'll use 2 sorcery points to do a quicken spell,
Okay.
and we will do Scorching Ray.
So, you've already used your main action to do...
Sorry, it can only be a cantrip on a quicken, right?
Well, it would have to be something that has a casting time of bonus action.
Well, using sorcery points to use quicken spell.
Right, but that's assuming that you use the spell casting action. You didn't. You used the attack action.
Well, then we'll just forego it for now.
Okay. From down the hall, Clitaris, you hear, as a free action, you hear Countess Sansurri yell to one of the other cloud giants. She says, "Kill the prisoners, all of them."
Oh, shit.
And Clitaris, what would you like to do?
We're here to, like, save those people, right?
Well, they are the crew of your airship. I mean, you're kind of boned without them.
Kind of? And we don't know where they are.
You're not sure. Not at this point. Two things that one thing that you are sure of, you are sure of at this point, the castle is moving at a fairly high velocity to the north, and apparently it is going someplace called Svardbolg. That's really all you're aware of. But what you do know is that you can't really pilot the airship without your crew, and if when you saw the airship tethered, docked with the Sky Castle, you did not see your crew. So the assumption is that they were taken prisoner. And let's face it, they're dragon cultists, so they probably gave up without much of a fight.
And I'm just gonna assume that he doesn't have them hiding in his pockets.
Yeah, probably not. So metagaming, I will tell you that it's unfortunate that things went the way they did, because the guy that you're currently fighting is the only one out of this entire castle. Well, that's not true. Out of the leadership of this castle, this is the only guy that could have been reasoned with.
Well, that's unfortunate. I think we're past reasoning.
Yeah, we're well past that. Okay.
$23.
That's a hit.
Okay, and I'm gonna up the smite on that. And I get my swashbuckler seed. $34 damage.
Oh, you swing your sword, and the tip of your sword or your scimitar cuts the artery on the inner thigh of his left leg, and Count Thulin falls to the ground and bleeds out.
Well, he deserved it.
Yeah, the problem is he really didn't, but whatever.
Well, technically he attacked us first.
Technically, you don't know that, so...
And we didn't hurt the children, we just scared them. In fact, we scared them so we didn't hurt them. Somebody, cough, cough.
He's a helicopter uncle.
Them in the face, and we didn't do it.
He was a helicopter uncle, overprotective of his children, or of his niece and nephew. So you've got one more action. You've got movement. What would you like to do?
Well, since the door is open, can I sneak over here and look around through the door?
Yeah, and you see Countess Sansurri coming down the hallway. In fact, I need
Any
to...
idea where the dungeons are?
You see that there is...
Prisoners are being held?
So, Clitaris, to the south, you see that the door is open. And you can hear the sounds of what sounds like giant birds. And they are restless.
Well, our dudes weren't the other way, so to the south it is.
Okay. So you're heading south. You can move up to your movement to the south.
anybody have enough animal handling to convince all these griffins to take the place of our airship? Fly, you fools! But I don't have any animal handling at all, so I'm looking at you, Smokey. Can you convince all these griffins, or the ones our crew is dead, to help us out?
Not through animal handling. Weirdly.
Two, I can try. I can try.
Okay, so
So we don't even know where to go to save our crew, right?
you're not sure.
Okay.
The two cloud giants run to the end of the hall and bellow out as a free action, "They've killed the Count! Evil little folk!"
Yeah, we did. We fucked up.
And that is all they can do. Well, that's not true. Hold on here.
That we did do. I will agree that we.
Oh,
took
no,
the
he
count.
can't.
We were not hurting the children.
Bonus actions. This guy, as a bonus action, casts Misty Step, and Misty Steps to here. But that's all he can do. Smokey, what would you like to do? I mean, you're probably saying, "Oh shit," because now there's a cloud giant in your midst.
Yeah.
That ring of whatever's done now, right? That vine thing is gone now?
Oh, yes, it is. You are right. So everybody within 30 feet of Zinquinol has advantage on saving throws. That means Clitaris does not have advantage on saving throws.
Yes, it's true.
She's like 5 feet out of the circle. Which I'm not sure if the circle goes through walls, but I'm giving the benefit of the doubt. So I will say that it, I guess, does. It depends on how much you believe. You believe you know where Zinquinol is, so therefore...
So, let's see here.
I believe!
So we have Zinquinol and Steve and Weeben all in the room here. If I go out after Zinquinol, are they gonna just totally get slaughtered?
You mean after Clitaris?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you have a full health cloud giant, like, in your midst. He's within melee range of Zinquinol. He does not know that Weeben's under the bed. In fact, you guys don't know that Weeben's under the bed. You don't know where Weeben is.
We never do.
Right.
We may not be able to see him, but I feel like
he's
we
here.
know he's under the bed.
I can smell
We're
it.
not be able to see him under the bed.
So maybe if I go out of the room, it'll draw them out. That might be another.
I kind of imagine that Weeben smells like, you know, warm leather and wine.
I'm gonna use my my bonus action to cast Zephyr Strike on myself, which will
Gives you more
and then-
movement.
Let me see. 10, 30 feet. Okay, I can do that without having to dash then.
So that
And
will
then-
provoke, because you're
That's Zephyr.
so because you're moving through this guy's threat area, that will provoke an attack of opportunity.
But I'm Zephyr Striked.
Oh, that's right. So I guess that doesn't matter. So you get to the door with Clitaris.
And can I? Well, crap, we can't unlatch it, huh?
You could jump on. You could jump on top of Clitaris' shoulders and grab the latch with your choice of either an athletics or acrobatics check.
You said the door was open.
Oh, that's right. The door is open. That's right. You are correct. So both of you can see that in 7, you can see that there are a number of... Wow, what the... Oh, I was like, why did the room suddenly just get dark? Like, is there an evil type? No, the wind blew the umbrella around. Like, am I going to die? What the fuck is that? You see that this is a griffin aviary. Haphazardly arranged about this untidy room are 5 tall wooden cages. 5 griffins are kept here, 1 locked in each cage. The griffins peck and scratch at their cages, and the floor around them is littered with bits of broken wood. The griffins can't attack anybody outside of their cages, but they make a ruckus when they see you. So these griffins are all kinds of agitated, and they're pissed off, cawing, and...
I'm gonna use my action to dash, so I should be able to make it to the doors.
So there are a pair of double doors here at the northeastern end of the aviary. Hold on here. Hold on. Let me... Wait. What kind is she? Those are the wrong kind. No, that's definitely not what I'm looking for. Here we go. So, his perception is plus 12. Nat 20. So, what languages does Smokey speak?
Common, giant, goblin, and orc.
Okay. In common, from inside, it's like a mix. You hear somebody say in a mix of common and draconic words. If you're assaulting the castle, please come in and free me. Your friends are here.
I'll believe that blindly and rush in as soon as possible.
Okay, so you've gone as far as you can go. Countess Sansurri comes to the edge of the doorway, and at Steve the Devil, how many of these does she have? She's got 3 of them. Trying to decide which would be better here. I kind of like the idea of doing a lot of damage, but I might have to wait. Do I want to be a child of the 80s and go for immediate payoff, or do I want to be patient? Oh. Well, I didn't know that. I thought it was touch. Oh, fuck. I have to do that.
I don't like all these noises he's making, guys.
She casts haste on this guy. So now I have to find something for haste. Not something that looks like somebody's moving fast, so I guess I will go with so she casts haste on him. Does she have anything as a bonus action? Yep. Okay. So that is her action. She hastes this other cloud giant. And then she takes a 5-foot step. Well, actually, she can take a 10-foot step back. Around the corner out of your line of sight. Zinquinol, what would you do? There's this now hasted cloud giant next to you.
I don't know what that means without Googling it.
So haste means that he gets an additional +2 to his AC, and not only can he make his normal attack action, he gets another attack action, and that second action can only be used for the attack action, disengage, hold on, I will tell you exactly what that means.
Okay, well,
I should have read that to you, but so it
I'm gonna
means
change my facing, so I'm gonna stay within range, but move here.
So it means he gets a +2 bonus to AC. He has advantage on dexterity saving throws, and he gains an additional action on each turn. That action can only be used for the attack, dash, disengage, hide, or use object action. When the spell ends, he will get a wave of lethargy that sweeps over it.
Great.
So he will not be able to take move or take actions until after his next turn, once the spell ends, but the spell is good for 1 minute.
Okay. So I'm going to change my facing,
Okay?
just so that my whatchamacallit can seep through and reach at least Clitoris.
Okay.
My circle. I still don't think I can reach. Well, I mean, technically.
Yeah, right now, Smokey's in your ring too, at the very edge.
Okay, and then for my action, I'm going to pull out my wondrous lions figurines
Okay.
and quickly find their stat block.
So you get 2 lions. Hey, Zinquinol ain't lying. Wait, that would be figurines of power. Here they are. You use one figurine or both simultaneously. Each one becomes a lion for up to 1 hour. Once a lion has been used, it can't be used again until 7 days have passed. So it has all the stats of a lion.
Of a lion, yeah. Okay, so my action was to bust those out. My bonus action is to cast spiritual weapon again.
Okay, hold on just a second. Let me find something that is lion-like. How about a couple of cats? There's a lion.
Cool.
There's a lion.
Perfect.
Yeah.
They look very fierce.
Yes.
Okay. And then with my spiritual weapon, 21 to hit.
Hold on. Okay. And 21 hits.
Great. For 8, big whoop. And then now for my lions, they get 1 action or 2? There's 2 different types of attacks. Do they get 1 of each, or do they only get?
Unless it says they only get 1, unless it says multi-attack.
Okay. It says it's pack tactic, so lion has advantage against a creature if there's an ally within 5 feet.
So they both have advantage.
Okay. So my lions are gonna try and bite.
Yes. That's a hit.
Okay.
That's a miss.
All right.
Miss. You get 1 more.
No, so the first one was 22.
Yep.
4 points of damage.
Okay.
Not very impressive. And now the other lion is going to do it.
Yep. Nat 20. Double damage.
Okay, now just don't crit fail the damage, my friend. Come on, Simba.
Oh, that was the name of my cat.
So that's
Another 18.
18.
Okay. Roar.
Yay.
Okay. So your lions slash and roar at his big toe,
Yes.
which my cat does to me all the time when she's pissed off.
My cat does that for fun.
Right, right. Weeben, what would you like to do? You are hidden under the bed. The cloud giant is not aware that you are there, so you have advantage on your attack, as well as sneak attack. Now, something to be said, it's not like you're belly crawling under this bed. The bed is like 6 feet tall, so you, as a halfling, you can stand up.
Sweet. Do I have any idea why the others ran out of the room?
No, I mean there wasn't a whole lot of communication about that, but
Okay, cool. Then I am just gonna.
I mean, we all heard her shout that the order to kill the prisoner.
right. Yeah, there's an assumption there, I guess.
Yeah, they may not have announced, we are going to go save the prisoners, but
Right.
they said kill the crew, and then they ran out of the room. So I feel like it's pretty clear.
Okay. They tipped out as soon as the call for kill the prisoners happened. Okay, so I'm like, oh, they went to save people. All right.
Exactly.
All right. I'm gonna try and do as much of that damage as I can on this one turn here,
Okay.
and I'm gonna go join them.
Okay.
There's 2 of you in here. You got cats. It's like a 4-on-1 now. I take a little bit of distance so I can keep using my arrow. I pull out one of my dragon slaying arrows.
Dragon slaying arrow is not going to really do any extra damage on a cloud giant.
Sorry, not dragon. Giant.
Okay.
Oh, it is. Oh, damn it, it is dragon. Never mind. I thought it was giant slaying. I said dragon slaying. Oh, stupid. Arrow, whatever. Regular arrows then. Damn it. Had this whole wonderful thing in my head and forgot what I was doing. Shame on me. Hello. Regular arrow it is. Ouch! Not a great roll. Does a 16 hit?
Just hits.
Woo! Oh, good. All of the rolling. 15, 17, 21.
Okay. All right.
All right, and as is my way, bonus action to react.
So are you going to rehide, or were you going to try and use your bonus action to dash out of the room?
I'm gonna rehide this turn so that I start with the hidden. I start hidden when I dash, because if I'm not hidden when I dash, that's probably not gonna go well with this big ass group of 2 giants right there when I walk past them.
Right. Go ahead and make your stealth check.
What the shit? Worst stealth check ever. Well, not really, but 19.
Okay. That's still enough to be hidden from cloud giants. Okay.
Oh, shit. Something else. To tell my snake to do something, is that a free action, bonus action, or what?
So what did you want to do?
Tell the my flying snake, my little magical flying snake to do.
Uh-huh.
What would that be considered? A free action, a bonus action, or what?
I would say, well, that would be a bonus action. So,
Okay, then I'm actually gonna forego the stealthing
okay.
because I feel like anything that allows for extra damage is always good.
Yes.
So I'm gonna have my snake. I'm gonna bonus action my snake and like drive that guy crazy with little attacks, hit and run attacks.
Okay. So you can make an attack for your flying snake.
Alrighty.
Now, your flying snake can do multiple things. It can give the help action to somebody else. So, like, you could have your flying snake distract him so that Zinquinol on her turn would get advantage on her attacks.
Okay, hell yeah then.
Okay. Okay, so the flying snake is kind of zipping in and out around the cloud giant, giving Zinc the help action. Let me find something.
And the flying snake has like the ability to like disengage as a free action anyway, so like it can like easily move away from attacks. It's just its thing.
Right. So he has a flying snake around him. All right. Is there anything that you want any more? Did you want to spend any more movement, or just are you going to stay under the bed for now?
Since I'm not stealth, I'll probably just move like to there, like this part of the bed, so I'm like further away from him.
Okay. All right.
Just so it's just hard to hit me.
Steve the Devil, what would you like to do?
Sandpaper.
So you
Yeah,
do have a
Steve's
couple of lions in front of you.
Alright, as a bonus action, I'm gonna drop my hex spell, concentration.
Well, that guy's dead anyways.
Well, with that one, I can concentrate up to 8 hours and change targets.
Okay, so you aren't going to change targets, you're just going to drop the spell?
Correct.
So that's a free action.
Yeah, the bonus action is I'm casting Dragon's Breath spell.
Okay.
And, let's see,
It's 20 feet to the cloud giant. Outside the door.
basically step to here. 15-foot cone. I should be able to get both of them.
Yes.
So,
Well, now wait a minute. Let me take a look at this. I will grab spell effects. So it is...
and it's giving me fire breath if that helps at all.
It might. Let's see here. This is breath. We're going to go fire from you. Yeah, it'll partially catch the Countess. So it counts.
Alright, so then as my main action, I will release the first Dragon's Breath.
Okay, so they both get dex saves.
Dex save of 16.
A Cloud Giant gets a 4. Countess Sansurri only gets an 11. They will both take max.
Which is going to be 3d6.
Hold on just a second.
Not bad. 14 damage.
Okay, hold on here.
And with a little luck, maybe that might make the concentration break on the Countess for her haste spell.
We will see.
And that was only a partial movement. For the rest of my movement, I will step back to here, which should put me within 5 feet of those two and still within tap range of the other guy.
Okay. So, Countess needs to make a con save. DC 13. 15 on her save. Actually, 21 on her save. She is still concentrating on haste.
I tried, but I will still back up to that point.
Okay. So, Cleitaris, what would you like to do? Continue to split the party.
Yep. Can I try to run over here and try to handle Animal or Griffin?
Okay, so you're going to try and do animal handling on the shit.
They're a monstrosity, though. I don't think they're an animal.
Right.
Or can I at least, like, convey the I'm going to set you free, don't hurt us?
So,
the one imprisoned you, those guys over there imprisoned you?
no. Like I said, animal handling is not going to work on them. So, I mean, they are trained to be mounts, but no. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back.
Are Griffin's big enough to carry helicopters?
Yeah. Should be the same size.
But who would I know for?
Maybe they're just to attack griffins. Guard griffins.
Well, they're doing it.
Well, they're tied down. They're not free. Jamaica.
Okay, sorry. So what would you like to do?
I'd like to run over there, help open that door.
Okay. So you can climb up on Smokey's shoulders and unlatch the door handle with your action.
Will Smokey allow that?
Of course.
Okay.
All right. So you climb up Smokey, and you're hanging from the door latch. On Smokey's turn, she can make a athletics check to push the door open. Anything with a bonus action?
Nope.
Okay. Cloud Giant.
Is the bonus action?
This Cloud Giant he's going to come into this room and he's going to try and hit Clitoris, who is on Smokey's shoulders, with a rock. He pulls a rock out of his, but he's at disadvantage because there is this griffin cage kind of in front of him. $19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. Probably going to knock you right off of Smokey's shoulders. Oh wait, 38 points of bludgeoning damage.
Shit.
And so he smacks you with this rock, and Smokey, you need to make a dexterity saving throw. DC 12. Oh, wait a minute. You got a 16? Okay. You can make it an advantage if you were low. Clitoris gets hit by this rock. She is thrown off of Smokey and onto the ground. Clitoris, make a dexterity saving throw. You can make it at advantage.
$25.
Okay. So you're not prone. You land on your feet. But yeah, you did take a metric butt ton of bludgeoning damage from this rock. Meanwhile, in the room, Mr. Hasted Cloud Giant. He is going to make his first 2 Morningstar attacks on Zinc. $24 to hit.
Yeah.
This one's Zinc right next to me, correct?
Yes.
After he takes his swings, I will get an attack of opportunity.
Okay. Let's see here. $14 points of piercing damage, and his second swing, 19 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. You get an attack of opportunity, Steve.
That's going to be a 22.
That's a hit.
Oh, max damage 15.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Steve, you hit him with your It's a spear, right?
Pike, big pike.
With your pike. You hit him with your pike, and almost so fast that your eye can't track him. He then makes 2 Morningstar attacks on you. Soft 20 to hit.
That will hit.
For 32 points of piercing damage.
Hit.
And his second attack. 27 to hit.
Oh, yeah.
For 24 points of piercing damage.
I will also. It's a reaction. I already used a reaction. Can't do that now. Damn it.
Yep. Yep.
No hellish rebuke for you.
Smokey. Well, you can go ahead and make a. Oh, well, Clitoris is no longer hanging from the latch to open the door. So you can't open the door.
Can the Tressum do the latch? Or is it too heavy?
I think that the Tressum. I would think that. I mean, they're like the L type door handles, like I have on my front door. I would think that the Tressum, because these are giant-sized door handles, I would think the Tressum would be too light.
All right. Let's see.
You could definitely use the Tressum to give you the help action, though, if you want to use the Tressum on the Cloud Giant. If you want to move to end this threat.
I think I will hop up here and use the Wand of Lightning
Okay.
on the Cloud Giant.
That's not a terrible idea. Let me see what the giant gets for a dex save. Nat 20. He will take half damage.
Of 8d6, is that right?
Correct.
Okay. Two, 7, 8. I got 41 altogether, so I'll take 20.
Okay. That still is a pretty good zap.
And then, I'll use some movement, I suppose. Since I can go pretty far.
No, that's disappointing. Okay, so you move, and you have because these are griffin cages. That's going to give you 3/4 cover for a +5 to your AC.
Cool. Okay.
Okay, I was just trying something out. I was like, oh yeah, I have an S pen. And I was hoping that the draw feature for freehand would allow me to use my S Pen to more accurately draw as opposed to trying to use my mouse. It does not, because Roll20 is not that progressive. Anything with a bonus action?
I guess I could stick the 100 mark on that guy.
That's not a terrible idea. In fact... hold on here. Let me 100 mark him. I will allow you to roll the additional d6 for Hunter's mark damage.
5.
Okay. That's better than 0.
It's better than bad. It's good.
That's right. Countess Sansurri. Let's see. Oh, that would be badass. She moves into the room. Actually, I guess it's more like that. No, not really. And she lines up Steve the Devil and Zinquinol and casts Lightning Bolt. So, Steve and Zinquinol, you can make a dexterity saving throw with advantage.
I crit.
Haha, you will take half damage.
15?
15?
Yep.
You also save, so you will take half damage.
I don't think it will matter.
Wait. 12. So you both take 15 points of electrical damage, or of lightning
Okay.
damage. Did that knock Steve out, or?
Yep, 1 point.
You have 1 point. All right. We know Steve's healthy. As a bonus action, she really has nothing. So that's her turn. Zinquinol, what would you like to do?
Well, seeing that Steve is down, I'm going to cure
He's
wounds
not.
at
He's
the highest level.
he's not unconscious yet. I'm not dead
Give me
yet.
1 point.
No, I'm down. I'm
Oh, I
negative.
thought you said you were.
Oh, you're negative. Okay.
No, I'm down like.
She beat him by 1 point.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
he's a -1.
So I'm going
I'm
to
feeling
cure
oozy.
wounds. Ready? Here we go.
There you go. So Steve has
22.
22 hit points. He is prone, however.
Okay, well, that part he's just gonna have to work out on his own.
Yes. I'm not going to give you a crutch.
Okay. And then with my bonus action, I'm
I know
going to.
You might want to give him more hit points.
You think so? Healing word. Healing word it is. Let's see. I'll do it. 7 more.
That's better than nothing. Steve falls to the ground and Zinquinol touches him, and immediately it's like like she puts the the paddles on his chest,
Yay.
Okay.
and then at the end of your turn, your lions can make an attack.
Yes. And attack they shall.
They should have.
They
Is
still
my
are.
snake in them at all with that?
Sorry, what was that?
Is my snake helping to distract it all for their attack?
It
They
does.
already have advantage because of pack tactic.
Well, right.
Super advantage.
Super advantage.
Okay, let's see. 18.
Hit.
Okay, for 4. And then the other lion. Let's see. Well, I know 22 is a hit, but I'm going to try one more time. Just in case.
Either way, it's a hit.
So, okay. Well, how come the higher attack has the lower damage?
Yeah, I'll give him the 8. I'll take
Okay.
the 8.
Brad. Okay, that's what I got.
Okay. Well done. Steve's not dead.
Yay!
He's feeling much better, really.
Weavin, what would you like to do? You
Still
are
losing.
stealthed.
I'm not stealth.
Oh, you're not
because
stealth.
I moved further under the bed and used my bonus to my snake kind of distract the cloud giant a little bit, hoping that would help with other attacks. And it wasn't necessary because of Steve going down and Brighton the pack tactics.
So, the one thing that you guys notice, Weavin, you're going to notice this, is that Countess Sansurri is wearing a mask. And it's like a theater mask, and it is a heavily frowned, upset porcelain theater mask.
That's not weird. I say as a free action.
Weavin, I will allow you to make a history check for free.
Okay, I'm fine. Nope.
Because she's got butterface.
What'd you
I
get?
rolled a 2, so no.
What'd you get?
A 2.
Oh, yeah. You're like, huh. And like, it's a full giant-sized porcelain theater mask that looks this. Well, let's see here. I think I have a picture of her. Yeah, here. This is what she looks like.
Huh.
Weird. Could the other people in the room make history checks?
Sure.
Nope. And
No. What about Steve?
Steve don't know no history. Let's give it a try though.
10's pretty good.
18.
So Steve knows this is a normal thing with cloud giants. They will, especially among cloud giant nobility, they will have these porcelain masks to show how they're feeling, and they will wear them throughout the day. Metagaming.
Face or a sad face?
So metagaming, this actually goes back to giant lore from Greek mythology.
That's cool.
Yeah. So Weavin.
We're taking it back.
So Weavin, what would you like to do?
Okay. Stop flying around and actually attack the damn giant, I tell my snake.
Okay. Well, that will happen at the end of your turn. So,
Okay. And since I'm not hidden, I'm going to try and hide first because that's important.
so that's your bonus action.
Woo. Thank you for re-rolling a 1. I didn't make it. 22.
Okay. So you are stealthed, hiding behind the chest.
And I'm going to do a little... You know what? I'm going to keep attacking the one that I was attacking before because one less enemy is better than 2 enemies.
That's true. So you can choose that. Well, you already have advantage because you're stealth.
Mm-hmm. What were you going to say?
I was going to say your snake could give you the help action, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah, no. Snake is going to start attacking instead. I'm stuffed. I'm going to take a little 5-foot step this way so I'm not shooting through my people. Nat 20.
Nice. Now hold on just a second. Really? They don't have... Oh, here we go. Here is a snake. We'll put like right there. Weeben will have control of him. Okay. And this guy, there's no longer advantage on him. There we go. All right. So how much damage did you do with your nat 20? Don't forget, double the sneak attack as well.
I didn't roll because you said hold on, so I was like, oh, what am I waiting for? Okay. Wait, with the sneak, never mind, whatever. Double what I rolled, damn it. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15, 19, 38. It's not a good roll.
So 38 is doubled, or 38 doubled? Okay.
No, 38 is the double because I did not roll well. I rolled 2 1s and 2 2s on my sneak attack.
Okay. Whoop. That's actually not terrible, though.
But it ain't good.
And
Wait.
end of your turn, or you can move if you'd like. But you're no longer stealth.
I'm not stealth, and I feel like being under the bed is just a decent amount of cover anyway, right?
Yeah, it's going to give you 3/4 cover. So, I mean, if anybody tries to attack you, you have a +5 your AC.
All right, I'm just gonna stay under the bed for now because now with this other big bad frowny facey clown in here.
Okay, so your flying snake can make an attack.
Sweet. That is, and what's the snake's +6? 18.
That hits.
Okay. Now I have to find 3d4. 1d4, 2d4. 1, 4, 7 plus 8. 8 damage.
Okay. Does he have to make a con save versus poison?
Nope, it's just
It's just
3d4 of poison damage.
okay.
It's not like any special poison. It's a little click of poison.
So we'll go to the end of this round, and then we will break for this week. So, Steve, what would you like to do? Steve, are you muted?
Did the snake cloud arrange on the giant just
How close to dead is the cloud giant? How's he looking?
He's hurting pretty bad.
Then I guess we will just stick with him. Except I'm gonna circle around to this side over here on top of the bed.
So you're gonna spend half your movement to go stand up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Use my wings, flap up on the bed real quick.
Okay.
And since I lost my dragon's breath, I'm just gonna poke this guy with my stick.
Hold on a second. So you're flying.
So I'm pretty sure dying loses concentration.
Yes. Yep, he is. He is 10 feet away. You can make your attack.
15, 24.
Hit.
That's good. This guy for 11 points of damage.
Okay. Next attack.
Oh, crappy. 14.
That's a miss.
Yeah, figured. Let's see. Bonus action. I don't think I got anything I can do with the bonus. Double check. The best I can do is prep other things. So, no, that's it.
Okay. Meanwhile, in the Griffin Aviary, Clitoris, what would you like to do?
He's just down where he is? Is that what that little symbol means?
No, he's got Hunter's Mark on him.
Oh.
So Smokey gets additional damage.
Okay, I'll move up and attack him.
Okay.
$15.
That's a hit.
Okay. I'm gonna add a swoosh onto that.
So don't forget, as a bonus action, you can cast another smite.
26 damage.
Okay. Your next
And
attack.
6 again.
Yep.
And we're gonna better smite to that. Uh, 20 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to bonus action disengage.
Okay. And you still have movement.
That lets me get. So I back up because it looks like he can't quite fit through there unless he's squeezing.
Okay. Yep, you can do that. He would be half movement getting through that narrow space. And you're 5 feet out of his reach.
Yep.
The cloud giant. Perfect. As a bonus action, he casts Misty Step. And
That's rude.
and is going to make 2 Morningstar attacks on Smokey. $29 to hit. For 15 bludgeoning, or I'm sorry, 15 piercing damage. And his second attack, 16 to hit. Probably is going to miss.
It misses, yes.
Okay. All right. Smokey, what would you like to do?
Guess I'm gonna have to smack him.
Oh, darn.
Yeah. I think my first attack missed. I got a 10.
That's a miss.
And then 18 to hit the second one.
That hits.
Okay. Got 8 slashing damage. Five fire damage.
Okay, your second attack.
Oh no, that was my second attack. I got a couple more dice.
Oh,
that's
right.
I got Hunter's Mark and I rolled 6 for that.
Okay.
And then one more dice for Colossus Slayer.
Yep.
I got 4.
Okay. Jesus. Okay. You whittled him down. He is bloodied.
Okay, and then I'm gonna run somewhere. 20. Or well, I can go whatever direction I want. I'll go on the other side of the cave over here. Page, I mean.
Okay. All right. So we will break here And we'll start next week with Countess Sansurri's turn. And we will pick up this episode next week at 12 o'clock.
Thank you.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Awesome. Thank you, everybody.
You're welcome. Have a good night, guys.